jail because I found out my sister is prostituting. She's only 19 years old and she has a 9-month-old baby. My mom's been doing everything for him. He really misses his mom. Like, he wakes up in the morning, he asks for his mom, and she's not there. She graduated high school with a high GPA. As soon as she came out, she became a firefighter. She was the only female on her team. And she was doing really, really good. And she just turned around one day out of nowhere, just threw that all away to be a prostitute.
How do you go from all that to being a prostitute?
Well, if it wasn't for my mom constantly calling me out on the grade, because you only get 3 write-ups. And after the 3 write-ups, you get fired. And I got fired after 3 write-ups. She called me, and she knew when my lunch break was. She could have called me on lunch break.
How do you go from being a firefighter to a prostitute?
Plan A failed, so I went to Plan B.
You're telling me all the anger that you have for anybody else in this world is going to keep you from that little guy right there?
As soon as the rest of the family in that house gets a job and helps me pay for those bills,
but it's not his
when
fault.
I will come home.
But it's not his fault. If you don't get along so...
I'm the one taking care of your kid. You have not sent no money for 4 freaking months. You have not even seen your kids. You sent no money for diapers or anything. You're not a good mother. I have taken care of your mother. Your son. Where have you been?
So the woman that's taking care of your son, she comes out, you're going to attack her?
How many times did you send me to
You aren't going to attack, you're going to throw a shoe at her? Instead of throwing a damn shoe, you should be going over to kiss. Why did you get fired? Because you weren't showing up for
Because
work?
I couldn't make it to work every day because I didn't have a car because she wouldn't let me use the car.
So that's a little different than your mom calling you up.
No, and she called me more than once out on the grade. I had to stop out on the grade.
You're making excuses right now. To make yourself look. That house is there waiting for you. You still have that room there waiting for you.
Yeah, that's what it is. Everything.
You're not giving it to
Everything. This stuff up, you know, the streets, it get a real job. I didn't come on the TV show for all of you to gang up on me and tell me what a bad parent I am.
You know what?
You think I don't know that?
I'm not making...
Why did you guys even bring me on the TV show to humiliate me for the national TV? What, you are you happy?
If you want to come on the show and you want to talk about your personal life, nobody made you come on this show. Did we make you come here? You obviously want some help on some level, and that's why you're here. You don't want a relationship with your mom? I'm not going to make you. Nobody can make you. If you want to carry that anger towards your mom and hold it against her and not have a relationship, that's up to you. But the one thing I would say is don't make the mistake of cutting your son out of your life. I'm standing here saying, here, let me help you. And I want to know, will you take my help?
As long as they don't have to be in my life, then I'm good. As long as it's me and my son, then I'll take all the help that I can get.
That's the condition. You got to be with your son. Just go be with your son. If you be with your son, I'll help you any way I can. Is it a deal?
Yeah.
Do you want to go see your son right now?
I want my son.
Let's go.